Okay, welcome everybody to another Friday Footfalls. Going to be running a more standard list through today. This is pretty much stock, I think. Just adjusted a few bits and pieces in the sideboard. So we're fully on the domain plan in this one. So we got all the ley lines, the bindings, the Dracos, and then just rounding it out with Ardent Pleas and Shardless Agents, obviously up to the 4 Force again, 3 Subtleties, some Fire Ices, and then sideboard I've gone for a load of Mystical Disputes. I think that's good given that we can't Violent Outburst in the opponent's turn anymore. Put the 4th Subtlety in the sideboard. 2 Commandeer come back in, seeing quite a lot of ring decks, so very good against those. We play even more blue cards these days with Ardent Plea being blue as well, so good for Commandeer and Subtlety, and then rounding it out with just some extra removal turn 1, for example, against Ragavan, and some endurances and Boseijus and stuff. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Good to see Rhinos still being worked on and still putting up some results, albeit not as much as it was before. But big thank you to everyone for watching, and hope you're doing very well today. Yeah, and big thanks to, as usual, to everyone that's subscribed recently. If you haven't, please do consider doing so. It does mean a lot to the channel. Playing quite a lot of Modern and Pioneer going forward. Looking for my Pioneer decks of choice for the upcoming RCQ season. So if you've got any tips, do let me know. And yeah, if you see any plays or anything that you want to discuss in the comments, if you see any plays you want to discuss, please do put them in the comments. Always keen to improve, and I've got a load of tips from people in the comments on plays that could have been done better or things to do differently next time. So it is always much appreciated. But yeah, let's see how we get on. Managed to 4-1 the last Friday with Elementals, so I thought, yeah, just try something a bit more stock today. So yeah, let's get into it. Right, yep, be on the play. And yeah, hand's great. I think what we're going to do, yeah, so we can go, we'll suspend on 1. Gonna have to shock, and then we can fetch a land with Lórien Revealed if we need to next turn. So let's get Temple Garden. Yeah. Let's put this on suspend. Then next turn we go Lórien Revealed for a basic island and then Surveil. Obviously in that order. Don't really want to see Steam Vents Ragavan here. Because we cannot binding whatever we do. Because no way to get domain. Okay, well, there's a Steam Vents. Yeah, didn't want that one. So yeah, we're gonna have to take a hit from that Ragavan. We can Surveil something bad to the top though, potentially. Okay, another Force. So let's go Island Cycle. Do we just get basic island? I think so. Yeah, save ourselves some damage. Leyline Binding. We'll put that on top. That's quite a good one to have on top because we're happy if the opponent flips it, but we're also happy if they decline to attack. I don't think there's any way they ever decline to attack here because the treasure is valuable, and they might think that we forgot about the Ragavan trigger. Ooh, Zagoth Triumph. Okay, so this might be Zoo. So this is Unfortunately, yeah, this is a classic example at the moment of where, you know, Violent Outburst is just so good. So we can go for it here, and it just gets stubborn denialed is the problem. I think we'll just pass the turn. Yeah, I thought this was Murktide, I have to admit. Okay, Ragavan attacks. Hopefully they don't hit anything too good. I mean, if they hit a creature, we can subtlety it back to our own hand, which isn't nothing. If they hit a Crashing Footfalls, they cannot suspend that one, fortunately. So what we have to do here is wait, keep developing our mana. Carvu. I think I'm just going to subtlety that. Picture Force of Negation. But yeah, you can see, we could, you know, see here how, you know, Violent Outburst holding up Force here is obviously much better. Okay, they put Carvu on the bottom. They play a Thundering Falls. I wonder if we're meant to just go for Ardent Plea. I guess now we can pay for Soft Stub as well, actually. So yeah, we can go for it this turn. So we'll Lórien Revealed, go and get... It has to be a shock land. They put one on top. So what do we want more of? I guess white, probably. Okay, so we got Rhinos coming in next turn. Okay, Fire Ice is interesting. But I think, I mean, it pitches to Force, so I think we're just going for Rhinos here. This 2 mana actual counter spell. Okay. Was not expecting that one. So they haven't got Drake. Sorry, they haven't got. Oh, just train of thoughts just suddenly gone. They put the Carvu on the bottom. Force of Negation, that's fine. They've got full domain. They haven't quite got full domain here. I probably have to force a Tribal Flames here. Yes, they're going to get planes. Yikes. Okay, that's a big threat. And a Carvu. It's a 5/5. Okay, so we're going to make some Rhinos. The trouble is this has got First Strike and Trample. Okay, Wooded Foothills, not the best draw. So what we have to do is pass the turn, and then I think we just ice the Carvu. Or they bolt us. Okay, now we have to ice. Maybe I should have forced that. So we'll ice the Scion because we have to. Keep up. white and double blue, I guess. Okay, so they attack with everything. We double block the Carvu. Yeah, not looking good here. Okay, I'm surprised they don't attack with the Ragavan as well. I mean, now we don't kill the... Now we just block the Carvu. And then we can still fetch. First strike and trample, so we'll go to 2. If they've got Tribal Flames, I think we run a basic forest. They've gone through 2 lightning bolts. So we could not fetch here, which plays better around exactly lightning bolt. But I think I want to get the Surveil. Not that I think anything saves us. Get the Portico. Our own Scion. So we go play Scion. Though Scion, no, graveyard that one because we can't play. We haven't got full domain. Boseiju does take care of the Scion, but yeah, that's game. Right, yeah, that was pretty difficult, but go to sideboarding. So we can take out all of our forces here. We want all the Dismembers, the Subtlety, probably the Boseiju. They were running actual count. Oh, this could be... I saw over the weekend there were some mutterings on Twitter about like a Zoo/Murktide build. I wonder if it's that. I wonder if we should be bringing in Mystical Disputes. I don't think so. I think I prefer everything else in the deck. Like we could cut Fire Ices, but no, I think this is fine. Yeah. Not running any moon effects at the moment. We are running a basic island. We are running one of each basic, so don't know, we could consider that in the future. I'm assuming Leyline works with moon effects the way Dryad does, so it matters which one comes down first. Okay, so this hand is okay. Like, I don't actually think I'm going to spend on turn 1. I think we'll just go Triome and then play 3. Oh, yeah. We'll just go Triome and then just start slamming Scion of Dracos. Yeah, Preordain. I think this might be the new... Okay, 1 top, 1 bottom. Okay, so we'll just go and grab the Triome, and then we'll grab a... Okay, Binding's not a bad draw. Would quite like a 3rd land, but even just slamming these Dracos is fine. Temple Garden. Pass the turn. I feel like they might find it hard to deal with this. Okay, Carvu. I think we're just binding that now. Would love a land. That's really good. So I think we just go fetch. Like we could Ardent Plea here. I think we'll just grab a Hallowed Fountain. So you could go Ardent. No, I think it's just binding. Binding the Carvu. Play another Scion. I just put them under loads of pressure early. Let's stop them trying to draw out of it with Carvu. See what they have. They have to shock if they want to binding. Okay. They could have counterspell here. Let's attack for 8. Put them to 2. Well, it depends what they do. If they just let it resolve, I think we'll just... I doubt they're running a sweeper, so... Okay, well, didn't actually need to make any Rhinos there. That is a benefit of the Scion plan. Like, you know, there you can imagine the opponent having, like, Chalice of the Void or something. Yeah, I think we'll just ship that back. Don't think we need to change anything. But yeah, Scion on turn 1 and on turn on turn 3 and 4. 2 and 3. There we go. That's the numbers. Right. Well, we've got a hand that does the thing. I think we're going to keep it because we can go turn 1 Shocking Scene Events, cycle for Lórien Revealed. Okay, they have one as well. I'm just going to put 1 in. I could put 2 in. This pitches to a future Force, a Subtlety, but it's also better against binding. I think I'm going to put 2 in. Okay, Boseiju is actually really strong here because it means that if the opponent goes for Scion of Draco, I can Boseiju their Leyline. It's also potentially just a removal for Scion. Possibly can't play Scion here though. If they Dash Ragavan? Okay. I think I'm just going to Island Cycle now. Might as well get basic Island. Subtlety, that would have been quite a nice draw. Okay, Flooded Strand. Let's just play the island, play Scion. I guess the opponent could have something like Pick Your Poison. Is that likely? Maybe. Okay, they have a Scion. So what we'll do here is we can attack, see if they block. Although, did they miss a land drop? They did. So actually, what I think we'll do is just pass the turn. We could ice a land here. If they attack, we'll probably go block. Oh, it's got vigilance. But we could go Boseiju the Leyline block. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I think we're just going to go for that. They got double Leyline Binding. Yeah, I think. Well. Yeah, I think we have to. I think we go for it here because we haven't got any other threats. Is the problem? They were short on lands, but they do have a treasure. They'd have to go binding, binding. That's what I mean about putting in two, because here, if they go binding on the ley line, it's just so bad. But now to binding, they have to use both their treasures. Sorry, they have to use their treasure. Okay, they do have a binding. So yeah, they must have another one. But tear. Okay. So you know, one of their cards in hand is Ragavan. So we'll go and surveil here. Get Lush Portico. Graveyard the land. Tear is an interesting one. I wonder if we could adopt that, because it is 3 CMC. Okay, well, Ardent Plea is probably our best draw. Or one of. I guess they could have like EE. Or Force of Negation. They do have Force of Negation. Pitching another Force of Negation. Okay, I wonder if we're meant to go and get the Triome here. I think we are, rather than surveilling. Because it's just so much better if we find... Although surveilling... I think I'm actually going to surveil. Oh, I should have done this afterwards, actually. This stops them hitting something, but this is... I'm just going to get the Triome. I think that's better. Just hope they don't hit anything. Okay, that's fortunate. Okay, so they just play a land. Okay, Boseiju's interesting. Let's just go fire this and this. Then we'll hold on to the Boseiju. It kills a Scion. Or we can get our Leyline Binding back potentially. Okay. I think I'm just going to kill that right now while I've got the mana out. Like, it gives them extra mana, but okay, there's a ley line. Can we play that? I'm assuming we can. Island, mountain, black. So yeah, we need... we're just ahead because we've got this Fire Ice in hand. Depends what the opponent draws though. Okay, a Scion is pretty good. Fortunately, no Leyline to go with it. Okay, we find Binding, so I'm just going to instantly use that. Get rid. So yeah, still just about ahead by one card. I wonder if we're meant to ice a land or something. Don't think so, because fire kills a Ragavan. Well, there's Shardless Agent. I'm just going to jam. Like if they found Force or Counterspell, fine. Don't know what they've got in hand. What would they hold and not play? I guess Tear is a little bit awkward. Is this a Leyline? Could be. They're not playing Gigantha. Oh yeah, they run Force. Weirdly, Gigantha does work with Leyline of the Guildpact. Okay, they play a Leyline. They could play Scion here. That would be really bad. I'd like to draw Subtlety. Another Leyline isn't great. Yeah, we'll just attack for 10. This is obviously the inherent problem with Leylines. You do end up drawing them late game. But, you know, you get busted starts. And we get there. Okay, so good comeback there in games 2 and 3. Yeah, the Boseiju really coming in handy. I think I'd consider Wear Tear, because like 1 white mana to destroy an enchantment in a deck where we can't run anything under 3 CMC is pretty big, so might look into that. But yeah, good to get the win in round 1. Let's move on to round 2. Right, on the play here. Yeah, this is fine. You know, we can shove a Leyline in case we draw a Scion at some point. Oh, double Leyline for the opponent. Okay, so shock this in. Suspend a Footfalls. I wonder what it gets. Like everyone's playing this at the moment, it seems. Foothills, so could still be anything. Okay, is everyone playing this new deck with? I mean, it could just be Zoo. Like, Zoo is very popular at the moment. Easy to envisage a world where we lose this one, like game 1 that is. Okay, another Footfalls. It's a bit awkward because I really want to cycle a land here. I think I'm just going to suspend. Yeah, we'll just suspend and pass the turn. And then see what Ragavan does. Hopefully he doesn't hit anything too good. Oh, yeah, we probably lose this one. Because now this has got everything. I don't think we can beat this. Okay, to draw a Misty, I think I'm just going to concede. There's no way we can get out of that. Like, Ragavan into Scion is just nuts. With the Leyline, obviously. Okay, so we'll bring in Subtlety, Dismember, Endurance again. We'll cut all of the forces. Something like that. Yep, I think that's fine. Right, yep, we'll play first. Yeah, the hand's fine. You know, it cascades a lot. Okay, they have a Leyline again, but we can ice to hopefully stop. So let's just go Forest Pass. Like, ice hopefully stops the turn 2. Turn 2 Scion. I want an untapped land. I could just go and get Island. No, I don't think that's right. We need white, blue, and red. Probably with double blue. So if we go and get Steam Vents and then Hallowed Fountain, probably. Okay, we draw a Leyline, which is not the best draw, but can come in handy later. Okay, so let's ice the land. Okay, well we've got 2 pair here with Shardless and Ardent Plea. Opponent doesn't have a next land. Okay, that is the worst draw in the deck, pretty much, because we can't even cascade into that one. That makes one of these cards dead. So we will go and get Hallowed Fountain here. Which, just checking, yeah, that's fine to cast Shardless Agent. Shardless Agent. They could have Force, of course. Wouldn't be surprised to see. Yep. Force, Pit, Subtlety. But if they go land Draco, it's still actually pretty difficult for us. Okay, tap land is obviously good for us. Okay, Ragavan. If they haven't got Chalice of the Void. So ice is interesting because it gives us another shot to prevent Scion, but I think we just have to cascade while they haven't got like Stubborn Denial or whatever up. Yeah, so they do find the land. Yep, Scion. So we need to draw. Lórien Revealed, not the best. Let's go Island Cycling. Probably just for a basic. Play the island. I think I'm just going to Ardent Plea. I think we just need to get as much power onto the field as possible. Ardent Plea also lets us Potentially attack with a Rhino this turn. Oh no, it doesn't, because they can... I was going to say we can attack with a Rhino because it'll be a 5/5, which is big enough to get through Scion, but they can just double block. Could attack with everything. Oh, this having Vigilance is just bad. So they go up to 20. We've got 20 power. Well, this lifelink though. And a Carvu. So yeah, we need to draw something that destroys Leyline. I think we might need to bring in Wear Tears, like, into the sideboard these days. Okay, find our own Scion, which is interesting. Because then next turn... Okay, so Scion costs quite a lot though. Okay, so here I think we go play Scion, or do we play Leyline? So if I think we just play the Leyline. Trouble is Stubborn Denial. Okay, and then next turn we go 2 mana Scion, attack with everything, gain a whole bunch of life. I mean, the opponent may just have something to destroy it, or they've got 3 cards in hand. Okay, just the Scion. So we get a 7. They could also have double Tribal Flames. No double Tribal Flames. Could have Subtlety. Oh, Binding is an excellent, excellent draw. If they have Subtlety, how bad is that for us? It's not that bad because it puts it on top. Yeah, these these Leyline Draco mirrors are just insane. Okay, they're going to Subtlety, which is actually that's just... Oh, they counter spell. Okay. So how much have we got? 20? Which isn't enough, so we just have to sit back and block. Although I think if they have another counter spell, I think I have to Binding now. Maybe we should have baited with the Binding. Oh, have they got like Boseiju or something? Binding the Binding. That's rough. That's really rough. Suspend. Go. I think actually we might need to... I think Force of Vigor is probably actually the one. But there, we could have pitched Force, destroyed these two. Although, no, it's just creatures that gain hexproof. Yeah, opponent doesn't need to do anything. Could have Bolt or Tribal Flame. I don't know if they run Tribal Flames actually. Okay, another Carvu is fine. So we could draw... Okay, not that. Let's ice the land that makes blue mana. Dismember we can cast, but we can't target this. Okay, that was rough. Yeah, not much we could have done there. I think, yeah, I mean, this counterspell version seems really, really good. Like, just countering a key spell. Yeah. Okay, well, GG's. Let's hope to play something that's not a Leyline Mirror in game 3, round 3. Right, we're on the draw here. This hand looks like a key. We can turn to Draco, but we can't turn to Draco and Footfalls. We've got 4 lands and a Lórien Revealed. I think I'm actually going to mulligan this. I think we can do better like this. I can actually keep the forest, just in case of some sort of Blood Moon shenanigans. Okay, no Leyline from the opponent. Being on the play, this hand would have been absolutely nuts. I mean, as it is, it's pretty good. That's also pretty good. Gives us something to do with our mana. Okay, opponent fetches with Wooded Foothills, gets a Triome. It could be Zoo again. That does make Island, so... Okay, are they going to shock in? They do... Okay, they play a Scion, but our Scion is going to be bigger. It is wild, everyone's just... like 3... What's this? 3 Scion matches in a row? Like, I don't know. Very, very popular at the moment. Okay, so they just pass. Got Rhinos coming down. Okay, find Force of Negation as well. I guess they can Binding. Now that we found Force, though, I'd definitely force a Binding. Okay, so we can just pass now. Maybe we should have iced a land there. Okay, Preordain is fine. Actually, yeah, I should have iced a land. Although, actually, no, it's fine, because I was going to say we should ice a land in case they go land Leyline, but we just forced the Leyline. Got Rhinos coming down in a few turns as well. So yeah, this with Preordain means it is the kind of counterspell version. So they put one on top and then conceded. Okay, so time to put Fear into practice. So we definitely still want Subtlety. I wonder if like, Fire Ice hasn't been amazing. We want Boseiju, want all the Cascaders, want all this stuff. Like Binding's good. So what was I doing before? I was bringing in Dismember. Maybe Dismember's just not that great. I think it probably is. Subtlety. And then I kind of want to cut 2 of these for forces. Like Force of Vigor, I guess cutting blue cards isn't ideal. We've still got 8, 12, 16, 20, 22. So yeah, okay, that's still fine for Force of Negation. But let's give it a go. Tell me if you think Force of Vigor is worth it here, but I think the, play of even heart, you can imagine if it gets to a top deck war again, we rip Force and force their Leyline and a Leyline Binding to get something back, like a Scion or a Leyline of our own. I think is just worth it. And worst comes to worst, it can just kill a Scion if they haven't got Leyline out. So, and they might not expect it, which is always good. Oh, this is close. If one of these was a land. Oh, 2 no-landers in a row. Okay, we'll keep this. Bottom a Rhinos and a Draco, I guess. And then just concede to turn 2 Scion. Maybe they don't have the Ragavan. They do. Mind drawing Dismember. Right on time. Obviously this accommodates the absolute busted starts. But now, like this is just crazy. Like, what deck in Modern is beating this? I guess we could have had Subtlety. I guess Supreme Verdict is probably quite good right now. But we need so much stuff. I think it's probably just worth, can we ever come back from this? I'm just going to get Xander's Lounge. Okay. Play the Xander's Lounge. They're just accruing so much value. Even if we we need them to have not very much and for us to rip Force of Vigor. So Force of Vigor is actually pretty good, because here it lets us just kill the Leyline for free, because we can go make Rhinos and then in their upkeep force the Leyline. But they might just be sitting on counterspell. They've got Iteration as well. Yeah, so yeah, this blew up on Twitter over the weekend, or the last few days. I think one of the big, I can't remember which one of the big MTGO players kind of brewed it up and did quite well. People splashing Leyline and Scion into so many decks now. Okay, the Exile Preordain probably means they don't have counterspell. So yeah, we need to rip exactly Force of Vigor. So Ardent Plea, it has to be Hallowed Fountain here. Right, let's see that Force of Vigor. Dismember. Not really good enough. So we get a 10. Shardless Agent. If we didn't have the Leyline here, we'd have to lead with Guildpact, with Ardent Plea. If they force this. Yeah, because we need a green card to pitch in case we do end up finding it. Okay, they have a binding. Gets rid of a Rhino. At least this slows Ragavan's beats. Unless they have binding. Okay. Four cards in the hand for the opponent. Other cards for consideration might be things like Celestial Purge, I guess. Although, yeah, Celestial Purge is probably fine. Like it deal with Ragavan, and then all of these are red. Although you just have to deal with Leyline though here. Like everything does become black and red, so you can exile anything, but creatures become hexproof. Yeah, I think. What's this? This is Karvu. Yeah, Karvu. Okay, so I think it's force or bust here. Opponent shocks in as well, so they might even have counterspell. Maybe it's not even worth showing it to them if we draw it. Okay. We're not technically dead here. Like we go Ardent Plea, make more Rhinos, block, go to 2, but okay. I wonder if we want Dispute in. Let's take out the other 2 Fire Ice and bring in some Disputes. Like good against Iteration. Does Leyline make spells on the stack? No. So otherwise Dispute would just be nuts. Okay, yeah, we'll be on the play here. Yeah, like the rest of the hand's bad, but it's got Leyline Draco in, so we keep. I don't think there's anything for 1 mana that would counter a Scion here. Keep thinking you have to pitch a card for the Leyline, but yeah, it's just a Leyline like any other. Keep thinking it's like Gemstone Caverns or for such. Yep, well, we'll do the thing. Yeah, they have it as well. We'll just go Portico. What are we looking for here? Probably bindings. Bindings, Boseiju, anything to deal with their Leyline. Force of Vigor would be fine. The rest of the hand's not great, but I just don't feel like you can mulligan. Like sometimes this is just a free win. I wonder if, yeah, they might play thing. I don't know. I need to actually look at this deck. I'm not sure what they play in the sideboard. We haven't seen any like pick your poison or anything like that. Yeah, just play the Portico, Surveil. Oh, yeah, we're slamming Boseiju on top here. Uncounterable way to destroy their leyline. It does seem a little bit like that's what these games have become, like just slamming a leyline and then finding ways to deal with their leyline. That's why having 2 leylines out in a previous game is really good. Well, opponents actually, I don't know, run out of time due to inaction. Don't know if they were double queuing or what. So we'll never know how that one planned out. But yeah, we'll take the win, I guess. And yeah, let's just hope that we play something different for round number 4. Right, on the play here for round number 4. And yeah, again, like, just go. You can even turn 1 binding. The fact that you don't have to use mana, yeah, this hand's just perfect. Like, they play a Ragavan, which binding it, move on. Like, we can binding their binding. Hopefully they don't have Thoughtseize. That would ruin our day. Okay, Preordain's fine. I think we'll just go and get an island here. Make sure we get our 3rd land. Two on the top. Well, we could Surveil instead, but we're going to get an island. Keep taking no damage from our lands. Opponent could have Subtlety, but we just stick Scion straight back on top. Yeah, just get island, Scion of Draco. Okay, they do have Subtlety, pitch counter spell, so we'll just go straight on top. I wonder if we are meant to play it. Like, if they go land and hold up counterspell, they pitched counterspell. Don't think I'm going to slam straight into. I think we'll just go land pass, because I don't really want to get just hit with a counterspell. Okay, opponent goes to get Sagoth Triome. There's ice. Okay, draw another ice. Don't know what this is here. But now we've drawn another ice, we can go ice. Okay, force is a good draw. So we can go land, ice, the. Does it matter? Probably not. Ice a land, go to second main phase, play our Scion. Okay, they binding. I kind of want to binding their binding right now. No, I think we'll pass. Yeah, we'll pass, and then next turn. Oh, we don't have domain anymore. Need to get back though. We'll go and get the Triome, and then we'll Surveil. But what ideally we want to do is go. Scion of Draco, and then when they try and kill it, we can go binding their binding, give it hexproof. They're playing Scion as well. Okay, so it is another Scion. So grab the Triome. Then we've got Grixis plus white, and then we can just get Lush Portico. That is a blue card for Force, so I guess we top that one. Let's go Scion. Oh, I shouldn't have tapped. Can this go and get... Yeah, and get Temple Garden. Okay, they play Leyline. So we'll just go Force. Okay, and then now we can just go Temple Garden, binding there, binding, get our Leyline back, eat their Scion of Draco, gain 4 life. Spend hope they can't deal with our Scion of Draco. Okay, yeah, so it is just another zoo match. Yeah, we'll attack first. This can't destroy an enchantment, can it? No. Like, I think we just have to walk this into a counter spell. This is crazy that this is the 5th. I mean, I suppose I can't be too mad because we are part of the problem playing Scion and Leyline, but I think we've definitely won more games with this than Rhinos. Opponent pitches Ragavan. But this means the opponent needs 2 things to deal with our Scion now. Okay, well they have a Scion. Our Scion is bigger than theirs. Well that's really good. I'm just going to jam that because even if it doesn't resolve, even if the Footfalls don't resolve, we get to attack with Scion for more. It has Trample as well, so... Kind of want to play Teferi. Maybe Teferi would be good because it bounces Leyline. Oh yeah, okay. I need. Yeah, I'm going to try and find room for some Teferi in Rhinos. Opponent goes to 2. Are we meant to double block here? I think so. Maybe not. No, we need to take 5, right? No point in double blocking here. Opponent's at 2 life. Yeah, and all that was just kind of navigating around our Scion Leyline. So again, I think Force of Vigor, Boseiju. We did see counterspell. I think I am going to bring in the disputes. Force of Negation was actually okay there, but so what have we been cutting? The Fire Ices, And then kind of want the other subtlety. Definitely want all 4 subtleties. Maybe just 2 dispute. I think that's probably fine. A Fire Ice can kill Ragavan, I suppose, and maybe that is a... But we bring in Dismembers and subtleties and stuff, so... Right, we can keep this. They have a Leyline, but, you know, we've got potentially answers to stuff. We can... Subtlety. We can Binding and Subtlety, so let's play. Yeah, we're just going to go and get the Triome here. No Leyline. We do draw the Scion. They shocked in. No second land for the opponent. Okay, it's just Grixis Triome. Then we'll go and grab Temple Garden. Well, Binding's always appreciated. I think we just play it. Nope, not Binding. Okay, yeah, Leyline Binding makes sense, but we can Binding their Binding. What do we think here? Okay, we find a Leyline. So let's just go land Shardless. Like it's bad into like Flusterstorm or Spell Pierce, but I doubt they run those things. We don't want to, like if they untap, they just go Counterspell. Okay, they do run Spell Pierce. So if the opponent goes for Scion, I probably just Subtlety, pitch Leyline. Carvu. Carvu's fine. can binding that one. Actually, it's going to do that right now. Ooh, that's annoying actually, because we could just go Ardent Plea, but we don't have double planes. Oh, that is a bit ropey. We could go Leyline, and then next turn go Binding. Don't really want them drawing cards is the thing. Binding just... I'm going to Ardent Plea. Want to use our mana here. I could have Force. They do Force. Pitching Murktide Regent, so that's the first time we've actually seen Murktide Regent. But yeah, it's a known thing that people go for. Maybe I should have just gone Leyline there to set up for a really powerful turn next turn. Next turn we could go Binding. But it does run Pick Your Poison. I think 5 here. Maybe we're meant to block. I don't think so. Still no land for the opponent. But imagine they find one with this Expressive Iteration. Quite like a land. They find Chalice of the Void, which is fine. I don't think we've got one on suspend, so another Subtlety. They shocked this in, so they might have Lightning Bolt. I think I'm just going to play the Leyline. Oh, they could have Leyline of their own. Just pass the turn. Yeah, I kind of wish I'd done... They shocked in, so they either have Leyline or they have Bolt. I think I'm just going to block here. Like, this doesn't have Trample, right? Yeah, only has Trample with when combined with Carvu. If they go for... Okay. That's fine. Well, we find another Scion, which is really nice. Let's just play it. Then in the opponent's upkeep, we're binding their Carvu. So let's go binding. I think I'm just going to binding their binding. So that we retain hexproof on our Scion. Well, actually now we probably don't. I think I just want to binding their binding here. We could binding the car. I'm just going to binding. Are we meant to just hit the Carvu here? Like, binding is obviously really good. This lets them draw deeper. What do we think? I'm just going to take the Carvu, I think is the safe bet. Like, we've got, and then we've got answers to another creature. Oh, that really hurts. Sacrifice a creature. Yeah. That really hurt. Maybe we should have just... yeah. Although then I suppose they can still attack in. Like if they go... like pick, if we take their binding, we get Scion, they get to keep slamming in with Carvu because it's a 5/5, although we just gain the life back, I guess. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. Okay, so we'll go and get Lush Portico here, so we got double white. Well, we're definitely putting that one on top. Yeah, Force of Vigor, pretty good here. So we force... I'm just going to take binding Leyline. Opponent fetches. Going to do it at source. Yeah. So binding Leyline. Flusterstorm. I couldn't play around that one. Well, maybe we should have waited. Maybe we should have waited. draws a land. Okay, we find Boseiju. Again, really, really good. Not like the opponent's running any Surveil lands. Oh, they found Murktide, which is fine. Like we just go Subtlety. Can't Boseiju as well. If we find a land, we'll just Boseiju. They put it on top. Force of Vigor as well. Attack for 4. Yeah, and then we just go Subtlety again. Surprised they put it on top. We could even just let it resolve. No. I think all roads lead to Rome here, but we will Subtlety. A bit surprised the opponent put it on top, but I guess what else are they going to try and find? Well, that completes our 4th Scion mirror in a row. Everyone playing it with Carvu to varying extents, but we're sticking with the Rhinos, but quite a lot of the games we just haven't needed them. So yeah, we'll move on to round 5. Right, yeah, we'll play first. Oh, we've got the Leyline, but we don't have enough land. No, we have to mulligan this, sadly. Yeah, this is nuts. Keep. Put Subtlety on the bottom. Shove a Leyline out. Like, we're just going to put so much pressure on. Like, Scam would be really good, like, against us here. If they go Scam, take your 2 things. Okay, looks like it's Titan, so it's something different. No Titan round Hedge Maze. Okay, play the land, play the Scion. Wouldn't mind finding another land off the top so that we don't have to play this Boseiju. Okay, another Scion. So let's attack with everything. And by everything I just mean Scion of Draco. It's got Vigilance as well. We'll play this. Going to play some Rhinos. Make 10 hexproof, first strike, trample, lifelink, power. Opponent could play the ring, which would shut us up for a bit. Okay, Summoner's Pact. So they are gonna. Okay, a Souza is a little bit worrying. So I could go Titan, Titan. But all our stuff has first strike and lifelink, so we can mob block a Titan. I guess they need to kill us with Valakut, really. Oh, this is Chris MTG. I think they play a lot of Titan. I think they're often up there with the trophy leaders. So this is turn 3 Titan. They did have to pact for the Azusa. Is this the one that gives it haste? Yeah, so they potentially can't give it haste here because they can get Vesuva. So they've got choice. They've only got one amulet, but they could go Vesuva, Boros, Garrison, give the Titan haste. But like, they have to make it huge. Like, double strike is pretty good, but we just gain so much life and kill the Titan. Okay, they do get Vesuva, Boros, Garrison. Okay, haste. Bounce to land. Are they going to give it double strike? Okay, they get Boseiju. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. So we've got Grixis. We haven't got Forest. So let's go and get Lush Portico to surveil. Yeah, very well played by the opponent. I think we'll top that. I'm assuming I can play that. Do we block? Let's just check I could play that. So we can go white, green, black, green. So everyone is green, so they're fine. And then we've got a white. So we black. And then the rest are either green or white, so we can do that. Could just let that resolve, then play the Guildpact, everything gets vigilance. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just take 8. Actually, that's not actually that great. We can only attack with this one. Maybe we should have just made more Rhinos. Opponent has to pay for a pact. Yeah, maybe I should have just made more Rhinos there. Because I guess a problem potentially is they can go and get another Boseiju. They can play so many lands. Okay, Teleria West. Transmute. Radiant Fountain, pretty good. Vesuva copy Radiant Fountain? No. Okay, yeah, they can just go and get Dryad now. Just kill us that way. But they'll have to deal a lot of damage. If they're going to get Valakut, But they can't mow down any of our creatures, and we just mob block the Titan. I don't think they can deal enough here. Guess they get 4 triggers, which isn't enough to kill us. We go to 8. I guess they could Boseiju the Leyline if they have it. I don't think they search for a Boseiju though. Yeah, so if they have the Boseiju, it's mob block. If they have it, then fine. Arranging them like this, but they do have first strike. Need to fade a Boseiju. Ah, they have it. Yuck. I guess. I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, we graveyard that one because we need something to kill the Dryad. Yeah, Titan's also pretty disgusting. Oh, Vesuva, copy Valakut, 3 more triggers, yeah. Well, maybe we... I don't know, I think we played that fine. Opponent played very, very well. Yeah, we just get Titaned, like... They had double Boseiju. They didn't search for the other one, so they must have just had it. I guess they could have searched for it at some point. Okay, we'll bring in the Commandeers and the Subtlety. All the Force of Vigors and the Boseijus. Force of Negation's a weird one against Titan. I mean, it counts the ring and stuff. What about ice? Definitely want all these. I think Force of Negation. I think we're bringing in Commandeer. Do that. Trim one of these. Maybe trim a basic forest because we're bringing in Boseiju. What about Dismember? Fire Ice is okay. I think I'm going to cut the Fire Ices, 2 Dismembers, and one. We'll keep one in. I think I'd rather have Dismember for Dryad, Asusa. Boseiju seems... I mean, yeah. Boseiju's a very good card. Seems good at the moment with Leyline running around. This hand is a more fair Rhinos kind of hand. We're going to keep it. So we'll just go land, pass. I'll go and get the Triome, I think. Because we want domain. Okay, Grazer. Could Boseiju that, but I think just tapping it for now is good. Unless I'm not meant... Actually, no, I think I'm going to go and get... Let's get Temple Garden, cycle for basic island. Because then we guarantee our land drop for next turn. Play the island, pass. We'll go ice here. Actually, the ice, the one of Fire Ice. Okay, there's a Leyline, which isn't the best. So I'll go and get Steam Bents, just make a Shardless Agent this coming turn. And then the turn after we'll start Boseijuing and binding and stuff. Okay. Does it matter? So steam vents. Make 10 power. Then this coming turn, don't know, it depends what the opponent does. Okay, they're dismembering, which I guess is fine. Spelunking, okay, so that's like an amulet. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So they could Titan next turn. Guess I think we have to Boseiju now, but that. So they can go Titan, give it haste. I think we have to Boseiju the land. Okay, and that triome kind of hurts. Okay. So Boseiju here. We could consider maybe we went to this in the draw step. Oh, actually, we need to do this because otherwise they can just tighten us anyway. What do we want? We want extra green, but we need white. Already got the Temple Garden. So I guess we just get plains. Yeah, we have to binding the spelunking here, I think. Oh, I've gotten into a bit of a mess in this match. Yeah, and then they just play the ring, and we are in quite a lot of trouble. Okay, Force of Vigor is a good draw, so I'll just go Shardless Agent, make more Rhinos. No amulets at the moment. So they could go ring again. Oh, defense grid is pretty good. They could copy defense grid, I suppose. EE as well. Yikes. Okay, if I had a breeding pool, so this things cost 3 more though. I think we just have to go Ardent Plea. Make more Rhinos. They can probably just go off next turn, but do we attack with just 1 for 3? If they block. Yeah, I think so. Gets the Grazer out of the way potentially. So, like, we're now just at the mercy of whatever the opponent's doing. They draw a load of cards. They notably haven't got a ring. Sorry, amulet. Do you have Dryads? So each land now shoots us for 3. Okay, they're starting to kill Rhinos though, which is a good sign for us. Another Dryad. Okay. They probably bounce play Radiant Fountain again. Okay. What's this? Dismember on the Rhino. Okay. So they got 4 in hand. Ooh, Scion of Draco. This is 3 more to cast, right? So we can go... Oh, we don't have Swamp. I think we have to go Force, kill this, kill this. Attack for 3. Ardent Plea coming in pretty good here. Opponent's going to lose 3 from the ring, but they probably just kill us this turn, so... Yeah, this is true 4 cards. Amulet. Concede to the Titan, I think. Copy Amulet. Yeah. Okay. Double Amulet, that's just the kill. Well, we got... Yeah. Maybe... Yeah, Titan they just don't care. You know, they just do their thing, interact with what we're trying to do. And yeah, that seemed very impressive display. Okay, well, I think the deck felt okay. It felt like a lot of the time we were just trying to do Scion Leyline things. And then the rest of the shell, you know, like Ardent Plea was nice with it, and like I can't remember, but a lot of them. But a lot of the games are won off the back of this rather than off the back of this stuff, which is a bit of a shame. But it does make you wonder, you know, is this stuff, is this shell better than just going the zoo approach? But I mean, I like Rhinos, and it does give you, you know, some of those even more. We're trying to do Scion on turn 2, this on turn 3. Whereas I guess Zoo is trying to do like Ragavan Scion stuff. I think it felt okay. I think sideboard, if that's going to be the meta going forward, then I need to adjust the sideboard. You know, maybe Endurance needs to go. What are we endurancing? Living End's gone. Murktide are now running the Leyline stuff anyway. So I think Wear Tear probably makes it now. Maybe another Force of Vigor as well. But yeah. Overall, I think the list is fine. I think this is probably the way to go, but I've got a few more things I want to try out for Rhinos. But thanks everyone for watching. Please do let me know in the comments if you've got any suggestions, or you thought anything could have been done differently. But yeah, for now, I'll see you again soon. Cheers.